Good morning, everybody. Hot coffee and Chingasos coming at you. Coming up, things heard in the hallway, Gen Z slang, and other topics that we're going to talk about. Yes, we are talking about Gen Z because that's my favorite topic sometimes. It's always fun to see what they talk about or what they do because it's ridiculous. Coming up, stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Hot coffee and Chingasos all day in your face. Make sure you get your hot cup of coffee because it's going to be a cool one today. No pun intended. It's a hot one in my hand, and I'm drinking it black. Well, let's catch you up on the latest stuff. Nothing's really happened. So we're just going to continue on life as well. But as an educator, I've been in the education system for quite a few number of years, at least over a decade. And sometimes you hear the weirdest things. So I'm going to give you a couple of things that I've heard right now called Things Heard in the Hallway. All right. First one, because sometimes we are, and I'm talking about all educators, have to be outside our doors waiting for our lovely, lovely students to arrive and to say hello to. But while we're doing that, there are other students passing by, and the things they say are very either nasty or they're just so much vulgarity. And then you have the other students that come up with the weirdest thing. The other day, I was standing outside my door, and these kids were having a discussion. I don't know how deep it was. It was a discussion, and they were talking about trees, and they were talking about some type of fruit, because, you have to open your ears to everything. So I caught the end of it. And all I know is that this one student said that the tree was fruiting. The tree was fruiting, my friends out there in podcast land. Instead of the tree had fruit or there's ripe fruit on the tree. But the tree was fruiting. It's so ridiculous, and apparently they're trying to say that the tree had fruit on it already. But, that's Gen Z for you. Oh, another one is I can't think with my brain right now. Now, in its defense, in this person's defense, this is true. A lot of Gen Zers can't think right now because, all they want is the phone. So they're like mindless zombies. Please, Mr. Zombie, don't come get me and eat my brains. But that's what they say. I can't think with my brain right now. And that was Things Heard in the Hallway. Okay. Back to other topics. With our lovely Gen Zers. They are a lot of language has passed through, around here. As a Gen Xer, we come up with awesome sauce and, what other stuff, cool, all that in a bag of chips, et cetera, because that's our cool stuff. But Gen Z has their own slang, and a lot of it almost somewhat pertains to it. I mean, those of you that don't know what I'm talking about is that, when your unk says no cap and sus and, fleek and all that good, lovely jargon, what does that mean? Well, everybody knows what unk means. Unk means uncle or old person. So whenever they call you unk, they're just calling you old. I don't mind being called unk because I am old. I'm up there. But I'm also having fun too because listening to these guys is hilarious. And it's like another language. You just have to translate it, My wife sometimes, when we're out and about, she can hear them talking and she's like listening to them, like trying to understand what they're saying. And she comes to me like, what are they saying? I don't even know what they were talking about. Something about Riz, and they were bussing, but it was so peak, and that was the whole. That was somewhat the whole sentence that they were saying, and I was just telling them that some girl, had like some kind of charming stuff, and it was awesome. I don't know, but that was pretty Sigma. But they had a good glow up. And if you don't know what to say, well, go look it up, because that's very peak, apparently. So let's get rid of that Gen Z slang and let's yeet it out of here. Yeet. So stupid, I swear. This language is the dumbest in the world. I can actually hear younger generations get stupider. Huh? And I'm not wrong. They're just getting stupider and stupider because technology is going to control them, and it's going to be mind control eventually. But there are some, I'm not going to say everybody, but there are some students that will pick up a book and read or study or do something. But that's like 5% of the population here in Texas, I guess. But another thing is, why can't they just talk normal? Some of them, they don't talk at all, or when they do talk, they talk very low. Or they'll come right up to your face and talk to you. I'm like, bro, step back. Give me some, give me some room, man. I don't want to smell your breath. But as far as Gen Z saying, let me put the fries in the bag and we'll go on to another topic. Hope you like this episode today. We are still drinking our hot coffee. I just gave some Chingasos out to Gen Z. Hopefully they take it well, because they don't like to fight. They like to run away. And maybe we'll see you in the future. If you like this, subscribe. We're all over the place. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc., etc. You can also reach me at my email, hotcoffee at gmail.com. I got to get with it. But we'll see you when we see you. Have a good day. Laters.